The Chinese Communist Party, CCP, has become predictable on the world stage, with most of the world buying into its newfound tact and restraint in sovereignty disputes. This was not due to an epiphany about their bad behavior being a problem, but public perception plays a crucial role. Chinese Premier Xi Jinping went on an international trip to South America in November, visiting Peru and participating in the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit. However, China's unreasonableness and aggression resumed in December when the Chinese created an international incident in the West Philippine Sea, which China claims as its sovereign territory. The incident occurred at the Scarborough Shoal, where a Philippine Coast Guard ship, PCG, and a Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, BFR, were conducting a joint patrol. The Chinese Coast Guard, CCG, maneuvered one of its ships to use a high-pressure water cannon against the smaller BFAR ship, the BRP Datu Pagbuaya. The PCG ship, the BRP Teresa Magbanua, was not subject to a water cannon or ramming, at least not this time. The People's Liberation Army Navy, PLAN, transitioned from not being involved in the South China Sea dispute to taking a more active role at the Scarborough Shoal. China advises the Philippines to immediately stop its infringement and provocation and refrain from challenging China's firm determination to safeguard its legitimate rights and interests. The Philippines has decided not to match the PLAN deployment, but did opt for an exercise with the US and Japan as a show of solidarity of its allies with the Philippines. The Philippines Defense Treaty with the US ensures that the Chinese cannot risk sinking a Philippine government ship or killing a Philippine Marine or sailor to avoid the risk of a confrontation with the US. The Philippines' sole option is to resist Chinese pressure tactics and remain prepared to dispatch ships to the area, even in the face of ramming and water cannon damage. The US, Japan, and other regional countries must put diplomatic and political pressure against Beijing, create alliances against the CCP actions, and possibly use economic tools against China. The Philippines could also adopt grey zone tactics, such as using its fishing fleet and NGOs like Atin Ito to maintain its presence and enforce its lawful claims. As a free society, any tactic chosen must have political support.